So we hear all the time that VA underwriting, for VA home loans, the underwriting is a lot more stringent, a lot more strict than others. Well, that's not true. So, in fact, the VA home loan has some of the most flexible guidelines. For example, the VA underwriting manual is half the size of the FHA underwriting manual, right? Half. And so the VA's philosophy is they're not going to come up with every life scenario to check a box, because if they do, once you do, you're going to have the scenarios that don't fit in a box, and now a veteran can't buy a home because someone wasn't, the process wasn't thorough enough to check every possibility. So let me read you a quote from, it's in the words of Bill White. He was a supervisory loan specialist for the Department of Veteran Affairs Loan Guarantee Service. He's since retired. But so what he goes on to say is, I would like to suggest the best training guide already exists, the Lender's Handbook. Chapter 4 is the primary tool for underwriting VA loans because it encourages flexibility in delivering the VA benefit. It gives wide latitude to lenders. Think about that. No other program says, we just take latitude. So the expectation is that lenders, especially lenders with automatic authority, will use their own judgment when necessary. As long as lenders document their reasoning, it's extremely unlikely VA staff would ever take issue with their decision. Did you hear that? VA saying, just document it. We're okay. So it says, we deliberately promulgated wide-ranging credit guidelines rather than attempting to deal with minute scenarios. This way, lenders can use their judgment and expertise when processing VA loans. And then underneath it says, document, 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 tell the story. So let me give you a good example. Let's say, so there's, a veteran, let's say goes through a divorce a few years ago. Credit got mangled, right? Let's say the spouse was the one that paid the bills every month, and then there's a separation, so the money got divided up and whatnot. And so, so some of the bills weren't getting paid regularly like they had been in the past. Well, then fast forward, the divorce is final. The veteran now has damaged credit. But if they can show that prior to the divorce, that the credit was okay. So with a scenario like that, they can just document everything. Like I said, tell the story. Say, hey, before the divorce, everything was fine. Now, after the divorce, the credit score hasn't caught back up yet, but everything's on time. And so there's a clear history that everything's being paid on time. And so they can tell the story and use common sense that the veteran income qualifies and pays their bills on time. So they have that flexibility. No other program has that. How cool is that? Remember, these veterans, they've earned a right. So let's help them get a loan. If you have any questions, call me, 801-999-8209. Thanks. Make it an awesome day.